Good afternoon, Western Washington, and happy Tuesday. I'm Matthew Fab with Western Washington Weather, and today we're going to take a look at the forecast with this weak system moving through today and the forecast for the next few days here. So let's take a look here at the UW satellite. You can see this weak system offshore is pushing some clouds through the area. It will remain mostly cloudy and cool today across Western Washington, as you can see there on the satellite imagery. Now you can see this weak system right here on the European model. It doesn't give us much of an impact besides some cooler temperatures there, and you can see that moves south through Oregon and California. And we get a brief ridge here on Wednesday and Thursday. That'll bring some partly to mostly sunny conditions at times. And as we go into Friday there, you can see that ridging continues, more partly to mostly sunny conditions and moderately warm temperatures. And then as we get off here in the extended on the European model, you can see potential for maybe another much larger ridge there by the time we get to early next week. But this forecast has kind of been waffling back and forth, so stay tuned for more information on this, because just yesterday we were talking about the potential for some storms at this time frame, so we got a lot to sort out here in that extended forecast, so stay tuned in the next few days for more information on that. Taking a look at the precipitation, you can see this weak system there brings some brief showers mainly to the coast there, not really much making it inland. And then as that moves off, maybe some drizzle on Wednesday afternoon. And then as we go through Friday, maybe a few scattered showers in the Cascades. You can see the storm track there is pointed up at Haida Gwaii there and southern Alaska and western British Columbia, north of Vancouver Island there. And then as we go through Sunday, you can see we do have a potential for some rain there on Sunday, but that is kind of uncertain at this time, so stay tuned for more on that. Taking a look here at the total precipitation we're expecting here in the lowlands with this system, you can see a little bit more rain on the coast, up to about 1/10 of an inch or so, and just some scattered drizzle through Tuesday and Wednesday there in the lowlands, but most areas will not actually receive any rain at all. However, what you will notice is that this system is bringing some cooler temperatures. You can see today's high temperatures there in the low to mid 60s for most of the area. We warm up on Wednesday with highs reaching the mid to upper 60s north of Seattle and upper 60s to low 70s south of Seattle. On Thursday, you can see similar temperatures there, maybe a little bit cooler there north of Everett and in the low to mid 60s, and then from Everett southward, highs in the upper 60s there. Similar on Friday, do cool down a little bit though, highs mainly in the mid 60s for the entire region. By Saturday, back up to the upper 60s south of Seattle, mid 60s there north of Seattle, and similar thing again on Sunday. So not too much variation in terms of temperatures over the next few days, besides today on Tuesday with those highs only in the low 60s. And now let's take a look here at the extended forecast. So what we're looking at here is the jet stream. That is that current of strong winds that drives the storm track at about 18,000 feet in the air, though it can also be higher. And you can see here, this is the European model showing where the jet stream is currently. As we go through the next couple days, you can see that storm track is really aimed to our north there. You can see these storms here on the European model this weekend that drive into Haida Gwaii there and western British Columbia and those southern parts of Alaska, and you can see that does not really impact the Pacific Northwest at all. And as we go all the way through next week, you can see that this latest run of the European model does keep the storm track to our north for a while there, all the way through next week. So stay tuned for more on this, because as I've said a couple times in this video already, we have a lot to sort out over the next couple days as these forecasts have been changing a lot. So we've got a lot to look at, and we'll cover that in the next few days. Now let's take a look here at this 3 to 4 week precipitation outlook. This covers basically the end of September through mid-October, and this was issued a few days ago. And you can see the Climate Prediction Center is calling for above average precipitation, in fact a 60 to 70% chance of above average precipitation for Western Washington specifically. So that is something to keep an eye on. If this pattern is going to verify, we should get some signal of that a few days in advance, so stay tuned for that. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and share these videos. While it is calm now, we may have storms in the future, and we will certainly have an active storm season and winter ahead, so be sure to subscribe and help this channel grow. As always, stay tuned, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.